Hi, welcome to this video. I'm Justin from Birding Outdoors, and today I'm going to be reviewing some of these websites, these very useful websites and resources that you can use to guide you along your journey when you do bird watching. So I'm actually quite a new person. I'm actually quite a new birder, and I recently started birding like about 2 years ago. So I've really found that these 5 websites have really helped me a lot in learning about birding. Okay, so the first website is allaboutbirds.org. This website is a really good resource because it has a lot of interesting articles like this, especially ones on bird ID. So if we look at some of the articles, it actually goes through quite a lot of interesting things about how to identify a black-capped chickadee and its typical plumage, size, shape, behavior, habitat, and so on and so forth. And also these are quite a few common birds that you can see, especially the killdeer is the bird that plays dead, and yeah, chipping sparrow and so on and so forth. And what I really like about it is that it covers a lot of birds in North America. So if you're from North America, yeah, there's a lot of resources on this website. So if you look up at here, there's a lot of different categories you can look at. There's live cameras. You can even watch. If you're really bored, you can watch some live cameras. Also, they have a lot of courses on bird identification, bird biology, and so that you can learn more about how to identify these birds and how to identify them by sound and also by their look. Yep. And why it's really great is that it has a lot of simple birding tips, and it also goes up to serious topics on bird conservation and their laws and oil spills. So I found that these really help educating new birders on like what's the current status of like bird watching and how we can actually improve the birding experience over time. Yep, actually I really recommend this website for anyone who's a beginner birder. Like for myself, it really helped me out. And next, we'll move on to the next website, fatburr.com. So yeah, Fatburr is a really nice, it's a really funny name, and yeah, I feel like this website has like thousands and thousands of links to pages on birding, and yeah, it also has a lot of resources over here, like what are the bird watching apps you can use. What else is there? Yeah, what are bird watching binoculars? Because if you know, bird watching binoculars shouldn't have a too far range. Like minimally, you don't want a 10 by 42. You want like a 8 by 42, because birding is usually close up and it's done in close range. So these are the binoculars that they recommend. There are other ones also. If you see, there are also other topics here, like how to identify birds by their sight and sound. Are there any podcasts or in the birding industry and all that? So yeah, it's a really great place to have a great reference to understand what birding is all about, including interesting topics like what are the threatened and extinct species, and yeah, bird conservation efforts and other ornithology related topics. Okay, yeah, I feel that this website is really great for anyone, basically, beginner birders, photographers, ornithologists, and bird watchers from all over the world. So it's not just confined to North America, and yeah, it's a great birding resource. Now let's move on to the next website, Xenocantho.org. Okay, this website is really cool. So let me just play a random sound from this bird. I don't know if you can hear that. Yep, so this website is basically a database for all the bird sounds, and it's basically logged and submitted by birders themselves. So you can see these editions are from Robert Eggman from Sweden, from Denmark, from Poland, and so on and so forth. And also there are a lot of discussions going on around here, on what are the recordings and how they identify the birds by the recordings. So you can do a simple search of whatever bird you want to search over here, and it will have sounds. So let's say we look at the American robin. And then it will give us where the locations of this particular bird. And if you scroll down, you can play a file. Okay, maybe another one. Yeah, and then it tells you over here the type of bird that's making this sound, and whether the bird has been seen. And what I really like about this is that you can see where the location of the bird is, and where it relates to the location at the top. Yeah, so this website is really good for if you want to train your bird identification by sound, and to improve your knowledge of bird sounds. If you really want to improve your skills at birding by ear, which is I find it really difficult even for me, it's a really good website for you to educate yourself, to just enjoy the different bird calls and sounds that you may hear. So let's say, actually one possible use case is that if you're out and you realize that, okay, you hear this sound that you don't really know what it is, then you come to this website, you just give a guess of what is the possible bird that could have made that sound, and then there are many there's a whole repository of all the bird sounds that people have recorded all over the world. Yep, it's great for citizen science, and also for birders who are beginning, and also expert birders, I would say. And yeah, because all recordings are shared under different kinds of Creative Commons license, so it's actually, you're able to download the files over here if you need. It's great for research, and yeah, if you want to just like get the sounds of a bird. Okay, next, 10,000 birds. So when I did my research on this website, it was actually named to suit the approximate 10,000 bird species on Earth, and so hence the name. You can access it at 10,000birds.com, and it was declared one of the 100 most informative blogs in the world by Carnegie Mellon University in 2007, and the #1 on the list of top influencers in the birdwatching community. And okay, so how this website is structured is that it contains blog posts and articles that are written by multiple writers and bloggers with different personalities all over the world. So as you can see, this post is written by someone, and then all different posts are contributed by different people. This person is Paul Lewis, and that was Faraz. So yeah, it's really interesting to see how individual birders, how they do their birding all across the world. I like this website because it has a more of a personal approach compared to the previous few websites. Those are more of a resource level kind of website, but this feels more personal. Feels like actually going on the birding experience with them as they take many different bird pictures. Yep, see so many pictures. Okay, now let's move on to the next website, Audubon.org. Audubon.org was actually named after this, I think was this famous ornithologist that was from that lived in New York for a time. And yeah, so the people have named this website after him. This picture is really cute, by the way. I was just brushing off all the snow. Yeah, so as you can see here, there are many interesting articles written by different birders, and really nice pictures and high quality pictures and articles, and very interesting facts about barred owl, which is quite cute. Recently I saw another article on the barred owl in this website that I was accidentally shocked by a lightning bolt. So it's quite interesting. Many interesting stories here. If you're interested in more of the barred owl, it does have some recommendations here you can check out. I really recommend this website for individual birders who are passionate about doing things and speaking up for the birds, because it's kind of like a central point for all the birders to contribute to the birding community. So there's efforts in promoting in helping the climate and to fight climate change, to understand more about coastal birds and protecting coast water and all these interesting topics that help to protect the birding ecosystem environment. And not only that, they have a lot of bird guides, and also not to forget, they have a bird guide app. You can actually check that out too. Yep. Okay, so so these are the top 5 birding websites that I recommend. And so if you want to know more websites that I actually recommend, do head down to birdingoutdoors.com/websites. That's birdingoutdoors.com/websites. Over there, I have an entire list of a lot of interesting articles you can check out. Interesting websites that you can check out. They have really great resources and really nice to read articles. I really read a lot of them, and they've really helped me a lot as a beginner birder. So yeah, do check them out. It's something like this. Yeah, so there's a lot of them, and I really list out all the features and resources that you can find here. So yeah, do check them out. Thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.